Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 29. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, I thought we'd take a look. It's a good day in the kingdom. It's going to be a really, really good, it's either going to be a really good day in the kingdom or a really bad day in the kingdom. So I have been feeding this thing. Oh, this thing is amazing in what it does, but oh my goodness, is it horrendous trying to keep this thing fueled. As you can see, I now have multiple, Elven mana spreaders over here, most of which are pointing directly at that. I've also been emptying the pools over here with mana tablets. I'm taking them over there. I have spent hours and hours and hours working. Oops, it's dumping. Oh, head chrome right now. There's also another hopper hawk over here that's just gathering that stuff up as it's generated. Now, I was emptying this out over and over and over, keeping it cleaned up. I've probably emptied this complete chest, I don't know, 3 or 4 times maybe. What is that? Ooh, interesting. And you see this item right here? It looks blank, doesn't it? It's not blank. There's a broadsword there. Sure enough, it is. It has no image. I don't know why. I've actually found several of those. But I figured I would leave this chest this time because I think it's a pretty good representation, just for you guys to see. I think it's a pretty good representation of what I've seen in the other couple times I've cleaned this chest out. This seems to be a pretty accurate representation of what we get from dungeon loot. So I found that interesting. Lots of headcrumb mobs, or mob heads. A few common loot bags. Lots of saddles. I don't know why, but lots of saddles. Name tags. And just miscellaneous junk by and large. Now, we have gotten a bunch. Normally these drop in 2s and 3s. And I just take them over here and dump them in this chest and let them get processed by the system. Yep. Now, I already know what we're going to find right here. And you know how I know? Because not only have I been doing all this, but I've been going to our RF worlds and hunting down buildings. And in all of this, I managed to punch something down off the wall that is super exciting today. I bet you can already guess what it is, can't you? Let's see. Not that one. Certainly not that one. Nope, we already had that one. But looky right there. Yep. Material, Draconium, or Dimlet. Sure enough. Now, the reason I said it's either going to be a really good day in the kingdom or a really bad day in the kingdom is that thing costs 200,000 RF a tick for 2,000 ticks just to spin it up the first time. Yeah, just to get it actually active is going to take, what is that, 4 million RF? And then it's going to take 100,000 RF a tick. Now, the good news is we're storing 1 billion. We're storing 1 billion. So I think that we can boot that bad boy up, run into the world for a few minutes, grab some Draconium, and get out without dying. Now, I wanted to take a look. You can see that I rearranged our flowers. I stacked these all up in one big thing. And what that allows us to do, do I have my exchanger on me? Yes, I do. Let me grab spruce. What does that say? 227,000. Yeah, okay, so the tree farm is working like a champ. Just right-click on him, and then I can just exchange these, and I don't have to worry about trying to set them up. You can't use a wand on them, a builder's wand, because the moment you place them down, they change, because the flower immediately starts working on them. So it's not the same object as the objects you've got in your inventory, so you can't use the builder's wand to build up. So the resonant exchanger works like a champ on that, though. So we'll throw yet another stack. I did not build... Well, I'll take that back. I built a bunch of runes. These are just the ones we got left over, but I didn't end up building a big stash of runes. Just because I spent so much time working on other stuff. Let's go over here and look and see what I have actually built. We've got 3 new flowers, I think. 3 new flowers. And you'll see a ring of glass around this setup. That keeps the... I've obviously got my ring of magnetism on. That keeps the charcoal from actually being able to get to me. As long as I don't go too high or too low, the charcoal can't get to me. It's just pushing against the glass, and the hopper hawk will pick it up. So this is the Rosa Arcana, and it actually does a pretty amazing job. Let me grab some levels. I don't want to grab too many because we don't want to stand there long. We'll just grab like 10 levels. It actually does a pretty amazing job of producing mana. But of course, yep, that's done already. The way it's doing that is by drinking my XP. So if I get down, I'll just stand right on top of it. That's what I've been doing. We'll see that it manages to fill up, and it's going to drink all 10 of those levels very quickly. But it manages to fill up with mana pretty quickly. Matter of fact, it didn't even take 10 full levels to fill up. And the mana spreader is completely full. And it's shooting that off to the distributor over here, which is putting it in 3 different pools. Now, these pools were... This one's still basically 3/4 of the way full. They were completely full at one point, and I used mana tablets to pull the mana out and dump it over there. Yep, I've done a lot of that. On the other side, we built a couple of other... Now, this one is really cool. This is the Kekamarus. I think that's the way it's pronounced. Kekamarus. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. It eats cake, and that would normally be a tough thing to get our hands on. However, we have these worn-out loot bags. We've got, still looks like 300 of them. Amazingly enough, what's inside of them is a cake. So and I've been popping these open and dropping, I've determined that I can go all the way to the wall. I don't know exactly how far that thing can reach, but it can certainly reach all the way over to here. If I drop it down, it will immediately start, hey, are you going to start eating cake? Don't make me a liar. There you go. It starts eating cake, and a single cake produces a an amazing amount of mana in this thing. And I just built it. When I ran across it, I was like, no, surely there can't be a flower that eats cake. But sure enough, there is. There is a flower that eats cake. And then over here, we have a thermal lily. Now, thermal lilies... Oh, this was currently... Was he really full there for just a second? No. The thermal lilies drink lava. They drink lava and produce lots of mana. And, oh, he's already gone through a couple times. So this is a hovering hourglass from Botania. It's pretty simple craft. Hovering hourglass. Hovering... a little bit of gold, a mana steel, some mana glass, some redstone. Not that big a deal. And then you can drop sand in it, and depending on the type of sand and the number of sand, it sets it for a particular time. So you'll see that I've dropped 6 soul sand in here, and that's a 6-minute timer. So that gives the thermal lily has, after it has drank lava and provided its mana to something, it has a 5-minute cooldown. So that gives it 1 minute to drink lava and to send all of its mana over to this mana spreader, and then have a 5-minute cooldown from this timer right here. And of course, this timer just, when it rolls over, it just gives a redstone pulse to this dispenser here, and this dispenser is popping out buckets of lava. Let's go ahead and refill that. 1, 2. And that makes it dispense a bucket of lava right here in front of it to be sucked up and then shot over there, feeding the machine that was producing. And thankfully, I guess now I could stop this. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. So obviously our flower garden is still, I've harvested this a couple of times just to get flowers. And is that all that has really changed? I think that's all. We may have only had 4 End of Flames when we were here last. I think we only had 4. There are 8 now, just cause. And the Hopper Hawk is doing an amazing job of cycling that charcoal through, so I'm very, very pleased with that. What else? Has anything else changed? I don't think anything else has changed. I still haven't found, the Everfull urn is not in. 90% of that, I'm sure of that. Ever... Full. Yep, the Everfull are full. The Everfull urn is not in. The well is not in. I just haven't found a really good single source. Now, obviously, we've got a water channel, right? We've got a water channel coming from out here. So I could stick a Tesseract underneath a open tank or underneath that resonant tank that's in there, and we would have water all the time available here. But I still need to find a better way to keep this thing filled all the time. Now, there are ways we can stick autonomous activators underneath, filled up with buckets, and they would shoot the bucket up, and blah, 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 blah. But there's got to be an easier way. I just haven't thought of it yet. So, having done all that, and I said all that, what I should say is there is the canteen. There is a core for a golem called the decanting core. And it's my understanding that what this does is causes... Now, let's see if we... Do we have our... We don't have our Thominomenomicon on us. Let's see what it says about the decanting core. Assuming I can find it because, yeah, it doesn't have a search feature. Golemancy, Golemancy, Golemancy. There it is. Do we have the... we don't have fill. I haven't done the research for those cores yet. So the question is, what do I need to research to unlock it? Probably this one. No, not more research games. No. Oh, this is just a click to get, isn't it? Okay, so vacuous. I don't remember what the green swirly thing is, but we can figure it out. And then this one. We don't have... Oh, we're missing vacuous, so we need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, about that many. Now, I think I told you last time that... Oh, Victus. That pretty much the way that we got all of these is that I just piped in chest after chest after chest full of crafting stations over there, and... what? Oh, it made it that time. And then, what else were we missing? The green swirly thing. Yeah, let's see if that's good enough. Bang. There we go. Ah, looky here. Sorting, decanting. There it is right there. Oh. No. It, however, is the minigame. It is not a simple purchase, so... I'll do that. We're not doing that on screen. Nope. You'll also see that I pulled down the clusters. They didn't seem to be doing anything for me, and they were preventing the hungry chest from working, so I just... Oh, there's the extra one. I wondered where the extra one had ended up. I got back 7 of all the others and only 6 of this, and I was like, I wonder what happened to that other one. It ended up in here. That's where it ended up. Now, let's see if we can get this thing fired up. So we're going to need orbs. Yeah, we've got a bunch of orbs. Liquid orbs, huge orbs. I think we're just going to go with regular orbs because it's probably going to be... And then the Draconium. Now, if this goes poorly, or if it doesn't produce what we want, we can always break the empty. We can always break down the dimension tab to get these dimlets back. So we're not going to lose these dimlets regardless of what happens here. Alright, so let's pop this bad boy in here, and we want Draconium. Draconium. And I don't know if I said, I actually got this in all the stuff that we were doing. I actually got that off the wall in one of the little radio towers in one of the, and that's how I already knew it was in there, because I actually got to see it as I was popping it off the wall. So I was so excited when that happened. I wish it had happened on screen together. I wish we had come over here and been surprised together, but I don't fake surprise very well, so it would have been impossible for me to pretend that I was surprised by that, because I simply wasn't. All right, now, let's see if we can actually boot this thing up, and I suspect it's going to take forever. Oh, yeah. Wow. 202,000 RF output. Oh, goodness, I hope this actually works. Well, there's nothing to do but to wait. So I'm going to cut away here. I'm going to let this thing boot all the way up. Let's go ahead and grab our orb thing and make sure, because we want to be ready to go. As soon as this is ready to go, we want to be ready to go. I'm also going to put this stuff away. Bang, bang. We'll drop those in there. We'll drop the rest of this stuff in here, where it belongs. And that gives us, after we get this stuck back on the wall, gives us a clean inventory. Do we want to take some food so that Vein Miner... Oh, you know what? We've already got some food right there, because Vein Miner will probably yell at us, "You're too hungry to vein mine." Brr, I don't want to be too hungry to vein mine. All right, I'm going to cut away. We're at 33%. We'll cut away. We'll be back as soon as this thing is getting close. 96, 97, 98, 99. Oh, all right, there we go. Now, oh my goodness. So we drained out half of our battery. Wow, we got to go. It says it's still pulling 202, and it should not be pulling 202 a tick anymore. We got to go. We got to get over there. We got to get what we want. We got to get out, and we got to do that quickly. Dial once. Yep. Oh, I so hope this doesn't kill us. I'm not sure why it's still pulling 202 RF a tick out. This did finish, right? It's full. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. We got to go over there and get some Draconium and get out of there before everything over here shuts down. And hopefully we don't have some, you know, horrible instant death sort of effect over here. We know we've got power. We know we've got power. And as... Oh, how beautiful you are. Let me just rub you and stroke you for just a moment. You are such a beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on. Oh. I've actually got more than I can possibly take back. I say that. If I grab... Where are you? Where are you? You can go in there. You can open up and receive all the goody goodness. Look at that. Look how much Draconium we got. Now we gotta get out of here. We gotta go power this thing down before it shuts down our entire base, because that would just be horrendous. How close did we get? Oh, we got close. Wow. We're down to 300 million? Yeah. We could have powered it for a little while. We're down to 115,000 RF. So basically, yeah, about 80. A negative 80. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. Let's pull this bad boy out of here. Obviously, we didn't see any negative effects, so that is the ticket right there for getting our Draconium. This thing, you stay forever. You are wonderful. Almost, matter of fact, I'm taking him off the wall, just in case we should have, you know, the unthinkable happen, a creeper explosion in here, or whatever. I don't want to take a chance that gets blown off the wall and destroyed, so we'll put it in the ME system. I almost want to bury it in the ground somewhere so that I don't have to worry about, or put it in a... put it in an ender chest somewhere so I don't have to worry about it. It's in an extra dimensional space. Let's just see. So what we need to do is hit our C button and go in here and turn off or get the silk touch off of here. And then let's just grab, I don't know, Draconium. How much do we end up with? 2634, is that what that says? Oh my goodness. So we'll just grab like that much. I think that's a full row, so that's 9 stacks. And we'll grab our Vond. Put him back in there, put him back in there. We'll do that right there. Am I actually going to be able to get all this in here? This should be interesting. I'm really excited about this, guys. You just don't have any idea. 1, 3, 3, and then grab the wand. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can just walk backwards. Now, I did pull Silk Touch off, so what we've got on here is Fortune 3. Really? That was it? Wow. All right. So, here's the moment of truth. I can't possibly inadvertently vein mine anything else. Silk Touch, you don't know how many times I've done this where I've set something up and then left Silk Touch on and break this, only to get all back exactly the materials I put in. So here we go, vein mining, boom! Oh my goodness, we can't even hold it all. Oh my goodness. Look at that, look and be amazed. Oh, that is so awesome. Now, have we set up a recipe yet? We have not set up a recipe yet. So let's set up a recipe real quick so that we can get busy cooking some of that, because I'm going to want to do things like I don't have a dragon egg, right? We never did get our dragon egg. So we want to do the resurrection ritual. So we're in the wrong terminal. We need to be in this terminal. We want Draconium. We want one of these to equal one of these. Encode that, please, and we'll take it over here. Oh, you just can't imagine how happy I am to see all that. And then let's go ahead and order up Draconium. Middle button will make that come up regardless. Oh, can we do 2,000? Look at that. Where is it? Look at you. Look at you. I'm gonna let this cook. I think. Where's our Draconic tablet? Draconic tablet. Can we look at the resurrection ritual? So we need a resurrection stone, and we've looked at that. Glowstone, obsidian, diamond blocks, charged draconium. We only need 4 of those. 12 quartz pillars. You know what? Let me get all this stuff set up. Yeah, let me get all this stuff together, at the least. And then we will come back, and I really want the egg. I really, really, really want the egg. So let me get ready to do this ritual, and we'll see if we can't pull this ritual off today. How's that? Today. Today would be a great day to do the resurrection ritual. So give me just a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, guys, 1 resurrection stone. This bad boy is a beast. Let's see. Resurrection stone. Oops. If we take a look at it, it is 4 wyvern cores, which is a significant amount. I mean, that's, yeah, it was a big craft challenge. Now, the good news is that I've got wyvern cores as an auto craft already, so that wasn't too bad. A draconium block, which at this point is not a big deal, and 4 souls. And if we look at our soul count, I believe that's, yeah, it doesn't actually have the number here. It looks to me like that's 346, 396. So we've got a bunch of souls in the system, so that wasn't a big deal, but that was a lot of draconium to push through there. So we also need the resurrection stone, 4 charged draconium blocks, 4 diamond blocks, 4 glowstone, 4 obsidian, and 12 quartz pillars. So we now have all of that. If we take a look at the ritual, we need to lay it out, which means we're going to need something to lay it out on. I think, and you'll see that I've changed back over to my VCO armor. This stuff has 96% damage reduction. Yeah, I wanted the damage reduction just in case. This is great armor for when we're doing Thaumcraft stuff, but not so much for getting into a fight. Protection 3, Protection 2, Protection 1, Protection 1. Yeah, versus 96% damage reduction. Yeah, we switched armors. So let's go ahead and grab cobblestone. Yeah, we'll grab some cobblestone. Yeah, about that much, sure. That looks good. And then we'll go ahead and make sure we've got our angel block with us. Where is my angel block? There he is, right there. And let's jump over to, do I actually have one set up in the end? I sure do. Now, this whole ritual has to be set up within 150 blocks of 0, 0. Let's see. 0, 0 looks like it's this way. Technically, our spawn in pad right there was within 150 of 0, 0. But I think I'll actually go as close as I can get to 0, 0. Whoops, backing up a little. And sliding into the... Actually, it looks like we may have killed him basically right at 0, 0 last time. This is close enough, right here. So bang, we'll drop that down. Now, I'm just going to get us a little bit, you know what, I think this actually blows up a bunch of stuff when it goes off to, hey, come on. So let's get a little bit of a pad built here that we could do the ritual on. Was that it? Was that all the cobble I brought? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's change our, I guess we can just add a new end. Yeah, that's the one. And then make sure that is all the way up here. We'll grab some more cobble. We'll go back there. We'll finish that little structure. I don't know why we grabbed 2 stacks of cobble. I obviously wasn't thinking very clearly, now was I? Alright, come back down here. Go all the way to the bottom and right-click, and we'll pop right back where we were just at. Grab our builder's wand. Make sure we're actually flying before we back off of here, because that would be disastrous. And build this on out a little more. Say something like that. Sure. Look at there. Right up to the old one. Alright, now, if we take a look at the tablet, we have to have a... Okay, so we need to plop down the... Do we actually want to... It won't hurt to put it... Hey, no. Give me that back. Need to knock this out. So we really need a 3x3, which, you know, this thing is actually capable of doing a 3x3. So why I didn't do that, I don't know. Obsidian goes across... Obsidian was in the middle, right? Here, let me put my builder's wand away and grab the tablet, so it's right here on... Alright, so, yes, obsidian goes in the 4 centers, like unto... that. The resurrection stone goes in the middle. Where's the resurrection stone? There he is. He goes in the middle. Glowstone goes in the corners. Alright, and then we have to have short pillars for the diamonds. And I think this has to be, it says they don't have to actually be in this pattern, right? The pillars do not have to be in the exact configuration as long as they're within 5 blocks of the resurrection stone. And so we need 4 short pillars and 4 tall pillars. So we go 1, 1, 2, 3. That's close enough. 1, 2, 3. Hey, sit down. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That will be for our diamond blocks. And then 1, 2, 3, and we'll do doubles here. That'll be right there, and one more right there. That should be it. All right, now diamonds go on the short ones, right? Diamonds on the short ones. Yep, yep, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and our charged draconium on the tall ones. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it, guys. Now all we do is right-click on the resurrection stone, right? Once you've set it up, simply right-click the ritual stone and stand back. Should start immediately. If it doesn't, you've done something wrong. Well, that's always a possibility. So, we have our bolts, right? Because that would be bad if we didn't have stuff to shoot at this guy. Let's go ahead and put that book back on. I don't know why it's not already back on there. Because I didn't put it back on. That's why. That's the easy answer to that. Let's go ahead. Right-click. Ouch! There we go. All right, so holy mackerel. Where did all these guys come from? Is it sucking them in? I think it must be sucking them in. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, where is he? Where are you? Oh, is it doing something up here in the air? Oh, it looks like all of the, health things he's got have come back. Oh, there's something going on up here in the sky. Alright, where are you? Have you failed? Does this thing take a long time? Is this normal? I assume, since there are still big lightning flashes coming off down there, and nothing has changed down there, that this thing is doing something. I may have to speed part of this up if this takes a very, very long time. I just don't see anything happening. That's kind of concerning. I mean, obviously I see lots of... Oh, there he is, there he is! Do we really even need to bother with doing anything other than just killing him? Come on now, die. You know you want to. Okay, so I might actually have to knock out some of his regeneration things, because I don't seem to be able to do enough damage just shooting him. If I don't stop his regeneration, I seriously am going to have to destroy them. Now what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do, punk? Other than watching me run out of air. So this must be a much... There we go. Oh. Nice. So he must be more powerful. He must be powered up, because I don't think we had that problem the first time around. I do want to stick around for the heart. That is for sure. Come on. Come on. How many arrows do we use? Wow, we actually went through quite a few arrows. Or bolts. Alright, guys, I'm going to cut away right here. Wait, where's the egg? It should be directly beneath us, right? I don't see an egg. Oh, are you kidding me? Did it create an egg over there? Hang on, let's wait on the heart, and then we'll go see if we can find the egg. And that was why we did all this, was to get the egg, right? If we have lost our only shot at an egg, episodes and episodes ago, so there's no possible way to get all of the things in the book completed, I'm going to be so disappointed. Come on already. There we go. Alright, so... I don't see... You know, normally where they die, they drop the ring thing like we've got over here. The exit portal. Is there another egg on... Ah, there's another egg directly on top of it. Hey, cut that out. There's another egg directly on top of it. So let's pop back over. Let's fill that in first before I come back to it, only to discover there's a big hole and I'm falling through the earth, because that would be bad too. Now, obviously, we got the Draconium that time, but it's no longer as important as it was the first time when we did not manage to catch the Draconium. Just fill this in a little bit. And then I'll have to do some research on actually hatching the egg. I know you have to create like a little mini biome for them. Kind of like there's a game on the iPhone called Dragon City or something like that, where you can actually, it's one of those zoo-type games. And this seems to be... Whoa. That did not take me where I wanted to go. And it seems to be kind of a nod to that thing. Alright, so dump all this in the system. Blam, 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 blam. Grab a piston. We will not try... That's a regular piston. We will not try to do the whole... hit it with our pickaxe this time around. How's that? And then... I need a lever. Bang. We'll hop back over. You know what? We might go to this one. Just in case. Just in case. And then... Hey, quit hitting me! Well, we happen to know that it's right over there at the exit thing, so... That has to be where it is, right? That timer says we're out of time. Yeah, I turned the timer back on. I did. Blam. Where is the lever itself? Blam. Blam. 1 dragon egg. Dun 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 dun. Now, since we know that any new dragon eggs are going to appear right there, we'll just leave this setup sitting here. All right, guys. I think that's probably going to do it for the day. Essentially, we have infinite Draconium now, right? We'll have to have better power if we want to spend much time in there. Our Botania stuff has come along pretty dramatically. I guess I can actually refocus these now back towards our mana pools, and probably, yeah, with the Thermal Lily in, I probably need to get another distributor as well to distribute this even more. Excuse me, because we'll probably fill these pools up pretty quickly, especially if I come and feed this thing any XP whatsoever. It's probably going to fill up way too fast. So yeah, our Botania stuff has moved along pretty dramatically. Obviously, we got the infinite access to Draconium. We've done the resurrection ritual, which probably means we need to check our book and see what... Oop, that's not a book. This is a book. Create a portal to Alpheum. Yep, we've done that. Automate a Pure Daisy. I still haven't figured out how to do this. We do need to go ahead and get the ritual of Gaia and Gaia 2 done. Wow, that's it. And then we'll have all the Botania stuff done. Oh yeah, this may be our first completion for a section since way back at the beginning. Let's get back to the Draconic stuff and see if there was anything there. Ball of Flowers, kill the Ender Dragon. No, so there, it doesn't look like there was anything about performing the... Let's get over to the... There's a section for dragons. Draconic Helm, blah, blah, blah. No, this is all tools. Helm, chestplate, leggings, boots, pickaxe, etc., etc., Staff of Power. And then automate, kill a Chaos Dragon, forecast, build a tier 6 energy core, make a Charm of Dislocation. We've done. Resurrect one of the dragons. We've done. Fill a Draconic Battery, yeah. Jump between 2 tamed dragons while in mid-air, which means we have to have at least one more. Oh, we could make a Draconic Chest. That thing is super, super cool. Draconic Chest. Let's see what it would take to do this bad boy. That is 1 Wyvern Core, 2 Obsidian Chests. Do we have? We don't. All right, we'll save that. I do want one of those, and I may actually go ahead and make it off screen. It's just not that big a deal. It's just we're going to be grinding out the end of our episode, and we don't want to do that. So, guys, I think we made huge progress today, and I will probably let the battery fill back up and then make another trip over to get some more Draconium, because more Draconium is better Draconium. There's no doubt about it. So, yeah, I'll probably do that between episodes. I'll get us some more. We need to get started on some other things. Maybe it's time to look at... we need to get back to Thumbcraft. I really want to get back to Thumbcraft, particularly since I can get the decanting golem. And I said I want to play with Golemancy this time around, and that would allow us to... We could tell I think we can tell the decanting golem to keep the Petal Apothecary full of water. So he could just sit over here and go, hey, let me fill that up for you. Let me fill that up for you. Let me fill that up for you. And that would be pretty cool, I think. That would allow us to combine Thumbcraft and Botania, and there's a whole section in the books about combining the two, and I don't know if that's the same mod author or if they're different mod authors who have been working together. They've done a lot of things to integrate Thumbcraft and Botania together, which I think is pretty cool. So, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know you could have been doing anything you wanted, and you chose to spend your time with me, and I very much appreciate that. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button down there. Don't forget to share. If you've got places you can share on social media, we are trying to grow the channel right now, so if you've got places you can share, be sure to share. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.